Hey guys, Tyrip here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Alliance of Defiance. Playing today, spawning in the south, we have Scotch playing as US forces. Straight away going for Airborne. Teaming up with him as AshaBlois, playing as Soviets, who has combined arms, mechanized support, and guard motor coordination. Myself against him in the north, we have MoronKing Doge or Doge, playing as Ostheer, who has joint tops, bit of a rare one. Assault support. And German Mechanized. Teaming up with him. TomCat also was Ostheer, straight away going for Jaeger Infantry. In terms of rankings here, Allies ranged team around rank 35 versus Axis ranged team around rank 45, I think it is. So very, very tight matchup here. So Asha going for a sniper start here with conscripts. Back on for sniper first, conscript second. I spot the sniper with a tickle, but not going to be able to do too much. And the double re-echelon in the center for Scotch. Not having a very good time. In fact, that's a 4 re-echelon start from Scotch. I'm looking forward to seeing where this one's going. Usually I feel like these re-echelon starts are generally only possible if you've got like a weapon upgrade that you can get for your re-echelon. Maybe M1919s, flamethrower, rifle nade launcher. Not the case with Airborne, so curious to see how this one goes. So far the Pyros have done a pretty good job taming the sniper, just keeping it at bay, only 1 kill so far. It's a pretty good start from the Axis, but this is a very slow style from the Allies, you know, the re-echelon. Pretty strong immediately, but as soon as they get into a fight, don't do too well. The sniper will take a while to ramp up as well. G camping the cutoff down here. Very early mine down for Asha on the fuel. Hives coming in on the flank of the sniper, doing some pretty nasty damage to it. Sniper, late retreat, but the Pyros, I think they're a little bit too far. Very, very close call though. TomCat did about as well as he could have. It's tough to know whether you should try and vault or run around the corner like that. Nearly got the sniper kill. It probably would have taken 2 more bullets though, not just 1, so maybe safer than initially it looks. Captain out for Scotch. I wonder if this is going to be a similar build order to what we saw from Asha and... oh, I forgot who Asha teamed up with on that last match. Maybe a similar kind of build, double range attack gun Scott style. A bit bigger of a map this time though, Alliance of Defiance. A bit more room to move than there is in Crossing in the Woods. Sniper coming out, no healing yet, and very risky. Going for the medics now, but Asha trying to squeeze out as many conscripts as possible before getting those medics, so has to be very conservative with the sniper. Probably would be like 1 shot from the Grenadiers would kill the sniper there. And here they come in from the side. A couple of squads there though to shield the sniper for the moment. Grenadiers having a bit of a tough time, you know, the bar up captain. Doing some really nasty damage there. But either way, it's been a very strong start for the Axis in terms of fuel control. So this should result in some fast 222s. Got one coming through over here. TomCat a little bit slower getting their tier 2 tech down. But yeah, this is where oftentimes re-echelon starts can kind of come off the rails. Since they don't have any anti-tank grenades, don't have any mines either. Well, I suppose they can plant those light AT mines, but it's generally not enough to stop a light vehicle. Can get bullied by the light vehicles quite badly. I've got the 222 about to pop out for TomCat as well. So let's see how the allies can respond to this. Already got anti-tank grenades ticked for Asha, which makes a lot of sense, and planting a bunch of mines. Gotta be careful that you don't plant too many mines, though. Always want to have enough munitions for the anti-tank grenade to protect your sniper, and maybe in the case of conscripts as well, you want to have access to the URA and anti-tank grenades. So a little bit higher munitions in reserve for them. And a big old flank coming in from the side for TomCat. 222 coming through the center. Got the sweeper leading the charge as well, so Ash's mines are not going to amount to much here. 222 staying in a nice conservative range, doesn't want to take engine damage. Sniper also way out the back at the moment.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
He's maybe coming over to sweep the mine. The echelon can cut down pretty quickly. Okay, it's going to be the AA half-track from Scotch. This is understandable.
A capture point is being overrun.
Yeah, command squad meanwhile deployed by TomCat. Asha still doesn't have any tech down, but has got an airdrop 50 cal from Scotch. So maybe you can make use of that shortly, and got some guards coming out now as well. So it should be able to tame the 222s. Probably not kill them, but keep the sniper safe, at least. But yeah, TomCat with the ambush camo. Very helpful. Stops those snipers from just being able to freely pick off models. This could be nasty. Oh no! MG popped its first burst on their squads instead of the sniper. That was maybe a kill. Got a sniper out from Doge. Camped in the center. So far though, I don't think Asha's snipers really come within range of the Ostheer sniper's position at the moment, so don't know if he's going to get much done hiding away there. We've got the sweeper leading the charge for Scotch's a half-track. And that is making a beeline for the fuel, because Doge went for the sniper a little bit late on the anti-tank gun. Got a good burst there from the 222. You can kind of do that with the 222. Oh boy. Oh. There's Reashon can drop quickly if they don't have veterancy. Did spot the mine with the sweeper. Going to attack ground that now. Maybe just attack it. Generally a good idea to put your half-track in the handbrake mode if you want to make use of attack ground on it. Oh boy, sniper! Revealed! Oh! And there we go, Ash's sniper goes down. Cheeky counter snipe and he gets away. Asha quick on the rebuild though. But man, the Axis really giving it to the allies at the moment. Looks like Asha going for that, maybe even straight ISU 152 style again. Just going for boatloads of infantry at the moment. The G43 Grenadiers are pretty strong now, but they do fall off a bit in the late game typically. Struggle against the guards. Always having to close the distance.
What do you need?
Allies though, they're not too far behind on VPs, only 50 at this stage. Which I'd say is pretty good. Fuel control though has definitely been quite a lot worse than the Axis. But yeah, what I was going to say is you can kind of come in between, I guess you call them bursts, with a half-track, since it takes so long to reload. You wait until you see it's close to the end of the clip and then dive in with 222, get a good burst off. And then back away in time. Wow, that was a nasty grenade. You have to watch out for those. We've got that close range grenade now, the G43 upgrade Grenadiers. Which I would say does synergize much better with them than the rifle grenade did. The guards doing a bit of bullying here. Does have superior numbers though behind heavy cover, should eventually win that. Soviet sniper in the center at the moment. 222 brought back into action. So sniper in a slightly risky position with all those G43s there. Can't afford to open up and start firing. But the Allies doing a good job of relieving that VP pressure. MG camped in the center. Here comes the anti-tank gun though. Yeah, half-track's very slow backing out. No attack ground attempt though from TomCat. Must have been very, very close to firing again. Do have a smoke grenade. Okay, already used it. Maybe we can't see it for some reason. Or maybe it probably shares the cooldown with the rifle grenade, maybe. I don't think I've ever used them. Tried to use them at the same time. But yeah, that can be a way of hiding away from the sniper with the Jaeger command squad. Ooh, 222 right up close and personal with that captain. Maximizing the damage. Tier 3 down now for Asha. Still hasn't got that tier 4 cooking yet. And we've got a, I assume, airdropped M1 for Asha now. Kind of reminds me of the old style with British. Used to be that weapon drop that was quite popular. Drop it in for US forces. Sometimes Soviets. Should be a pretty common tactic. Just trying to hide in the crater there, but you can see the impact of that detection range nerf on their camo. Much easier to deal with these days. G43 Grenadiers really struggling against the guards long range here. Good burst from the machine gun though. The Allies on the drain, but only down by less than 20 points at this stage, so after a bit of a rocky start, very poor fuel control. Using the sniper for Asha. Seem to have stabilized quite nicely now. 222 does have the Vet 2 sight bonus at the moment, so should see that from a long way off. G43 squad's charging forwards, maybe hoping to get the sniper. Gonna settle for the anti-tank gun. Anti-tank gun could dive down the side or something. Could be very effective in this kind of scenario. Oh, and there goes the anti-tank gun decruit. Looks like the G43 squad's so running out of steam with those guards arriving. I was trying to pressure the machine gun. Gets very low on health, but can't quite finish it off. But yeah, maybe could have come in with the support of the 222, the pack, to try and kill off the decrew weapon. Maybe that's what he's trying to do just then. Decent push, but could have got it a little bit more. Dropping in some paratroopers now, Scotch. So definitely a different style. No Pathfinders at all for Scotch. Oh boy, button. Panzer 4. 222 driving them from the side though. Looking for the decrew, and there goes the M1. Panzer 4. Oh boy. 222 trying to push the conscript models so they can't get on top of the anti-tank gun. But then the 50 cal just lighting up. The 222. Panzer 4 does manage to get away, however. 222, maybe not so lucky. Anti-tank gun sets up. So close to dying. Skates around the side of it for the moment. Oh, but just the small arms damage on the rear armor is enough. Scary situation for TomCat. Easily could have lost the Panzer 4 there as well, but it hangs on. Either way, it does mean the Allies have to concede quite a lot of territory now. A half-track also snared. Double paratroopers, in fact, from Scotch.
Allied AT gun has been destroyed.
Oh, wow. All the way out back here, the G43's chased down Scotch's anti-tank gun. Guards reveal the Grenadiers. And now the Jaeger command squad, maybe as well. Reveal, but they don't take any damage. Oh, here comes the Panzer 4. Doge. It does actually lock into joint ops. Interesting choice. The repair stations in this are very, very strong. Very good repair rate on them. Which can be a lot more helpful if you're in a team game situation versus 1v1. With more tanks that can be repaired. Get a bit more use out of it. Panzer 4 is just poking and prodding. Applying some steady bleed. Oh boy, that machine gun getting chopped up real fast. And Scotch really feeling the impact of just not having any snares. Getting bullied at the moment. And now we've got a howitzer coming in for Doge as well. Ooh, nasty grenade. In some trouble from the AAT guns. This way nicely. Good bit of use of the inspiring aura there from the officer. Don't see that too often. Close call on the combat engineer. This could be the end of the Grenadiers. A little bit late on the retreat. Sniper doesn't quite get the shot through though. Oh, there goes the Major. And here comes the Katyusha, looking for the Grenadiers. They charge through the danger zone, though. Whoa, that was a close call on the Panzer 4. Just a big old blob of G43s. Here comes a half-track, though, to get some suppression cooking. And back the other way, we've got the howitzer slamming down now. This area could get some big hits on Scotch at the moment. Looks like it's targeting a little bit too deep. Okay, dash for the center, but the VP drain has been very slow. The Allies almost never losing control of this victory point down here. Despite the Axis being in a pretty strong position so far this game, still plenty of room for the Allies to make a comeback. One good Katyusha barrage could really kick things off. And yep, indeed, we got the repair bunker produced by Doge. Nice. We see there's just smoke from the officer there. Dodge on the paratroopers' grenades. Oh, but late retreat. Squad down. That was a big burst of damage from the A half-track. Looks like they're kind of on the wrong side of cover. Oh, sniper in some trouble as well. Doge falling apart a little bit here. Hack lining up on the A half-track. Ooh, that was a close call. Here comes the Katyusha though. A lot of units in this area. Pack very, very low. Paratroopers coming in from the side. Looking for the D crew. Grenadiers also about to die. That, I promise you, I haven't seen this replay before. But that was the kind of Katyusha barrage I was talking about. TomCat needs to hold on to this anti-tank gun though. Got some pyros looking to jump on it. Light artillery barrage. Where's this 222 going? Maybe that was hunting down the sniper. Looks like a sniper camo. Nicely done by Doge. And it's going to get away safely as well. Panzer IV blitzing. Going after the A half-track kill. And picks it off. That was an accuracy shot for sure. Looked like the shot curved around.
One of our AT guns has been neutralized.
Pack is decrewed again, it looks like. And then destroyed by the double M1s of Asha. Asha still a very long way away from that ISU 152 though.
Looks like we're going
Back the other way, Jackson coming in for Scotch now. Do you have enough munitions for the P-47s? Down to just one rear echelon from the initial 4. So they have been taking quite a few casualties. That's the thing, it can be quite hard to get them to Vet 3 if you don't equip them with weapons as well. So you never get that 5th man for the extra durability. I don't believe they do get some received accuracy bonuses at Vet 2. Now with a half-track down, Doge free to spam this recon plane. Allies with no answer to that currently. Question is, does Asha want to go for a quad to try and counter that? Oh, big shot from the Howie. Wow, that scattered way out of range too. Those grips extremely low, and down they go. Tank guns inching forwards, looking for that Panzer IV. It's low. That artillery barrage coming down though. Ooh, and that's a decrew on the 50. No more veterancy on that either. Oh, and P-Green's coming in from the side now as well. Good multi-pronged attack from TomCat. I guess the decrew on the M1. So you're going to try steal it. Wow, he steals it with the Panzer Grenadiers. That's an expensive one. But they were very healthy. Here comes the Katyusha trying to prevent that steal. Brent. Maybe a tiny bit too slow for Asha. Just grazing them on the edge. Oh my god, it destroys the building he just got into. Oh, rest in peace, combat engineers. Oh, calamity for Asha. That was a really bad play. That's too funny, dude. Oh, that's a really nice stun shot from the sniper. Oh wow, and that's a big burst from the LMG Greens as they round that corner too. Got the pack nearby, trying to leave the Grenadiers in position so they can spot the M1. And a very clean kill. Knocks that pack out, or M1 rather, with the pack. TomCat came through here many times with sweepers, but Asha keeps replanting those mines. Triggering one there. Double combat engineers right there though for... no, double pyros right there for the repairs. Rebuild on the combat engineer from Asha. 60 fuel away. But the Allies' fuel control is just so bad at the moment. Seems like an eternity away still. Okay, going for the US base howitzer barrage. Pretty quick reactions from Scotch, dodging away with the ambulance. Doesn't get any kills so far. Still maybe could get the ambo. Might need to dodge it a little bit further back. And now the Scots starting to ramp up for Scotch. Oh boy, Captain just charges into its death there. A misplay from Scotch. Shush barrage on the 50. Rocket scatter's not terribly good though. Could maybe nick these pyros though. Maybe a tiny bit of damage. Here comes the Scot though, close range on the double G43s. Away now. P-47's coming in. Interesting. Grenade into the retreat. Pretty good damage from the Paris. They don't quite manage to get the kill. And that was a very strange activation. I think they might come in through for a pass though on the Panzer IV since it does have the pintle. Might have been shooting at them. Oh, and it gets a little bit of collateral damage. And the Pioneers... Luckily this building though blocking most of the follow-up rockets from the second plane. Could have been a lot worse. But yeah, curious activation of that. Does buy a bit of breathing room for the Allies, I suppose. Maybe they can regather some territory. And does have a good amount of munitions, not too far away from being able to use that again. Panther out now for Doge. And I've got a Werfer out for TomCat as well. Going after the paratroopers, but they dodge away quite cleanly. The FH, I think, trying to target where the Scot is at the moment. Don't have counter barrage anymore on that. So it's just a raw targeting. Barrage, not having too much. Oh, bit of a move here. Panzer IV making a dive. Jackson's nearby though. Panzer IV decides against it. Nope, Panther coming in from this angle. Because Scotch lost both of those M1s. A little bit under strength and anti-tank. Probably could have charged in with both tanks there and got the kill quite easily. One of these vehicles, especially with a light artillery barrage with the anti-tank strafe available for some movements. Ooh, good grenade out from the Grenadiers. Oh, good mine though. Really puts a halt on the momentum of TomCat. And now we've got some Pathfinders out from Scotch. Oh. They're pushing in a little bit. Perhaps they're going after Scotch's base again. And they're trading very well against the Jackson at the moment though. Now taking a bit of a battering. Artillery barrage dropped on the M1. Going to catch a few retreating units here potentially as well. Reasonable damage from that. But the Allies really struggling. Maybe this is going to turn the tide though. Here comes the ISU 152. That's what they've been saving for this whole game. Can this steady the ship? TomCat has been, going for those kind of aggressive infantry plays. Has been bleeding a fair amount of manpower. Not particularly close the next tank if he wants to, reinforce all these pyres and Jaeger command squads and whatnot as well. Gonna have to make a decision whether it's going to be another tank or reinforced infantry, try to keep up the pressure.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Making full use of this repair bunker back here. Got the double Scots out now from Scotch. Barrage on the MG. And he's charging through. Oh, P-47's coming through. Reasonable amount of damage onto the Panzer IV. Panzer IV pushing forwards briefly there for a moment, but luckily the Jackson shot missing. And the ISU still on high explosive. Pack in a nice position to stop any further action from the Jackson. Oh, Pilgrims with the Shreks. I didn't notice them. Barrage. Going after the conscripts, a little bit of damage. Not particularly impressive. Tanks coming in from the other side though. P-47s were still active. They take quite a lot of damage. Oh, bad camera controls from me there. Oh, and on armor piercing that time. Big damage from the 152. Seconds targeting the Panther. Probably good luck for Doge as well, because he probably could have killed the Panzer IV there. So tough position for the Allies, but they come out of it quite cleanly, honestly. I don't think they lost anything. Similar story for the Axis though. They also haven't really lost much. Kill on the bunker covering the center now. Second repair bunker coming in for Doge. Oh yeah, command squad. No, gets away. Guards missed that PTRS shot. Coming through on the Scott. Panzer IV making a bit of a push here. But the Jackson's in a nice position. Do have Grenadiers right there for the double Faust. Don't activate it though. So Jackson's still mobile. Panzer IV pushing in, looking for the Scott kill and gets it. I'll try and back away. Panzer IV. Jackson hot on its heels. Might not have been the case if they just had gone for that double Faust. Got engine damage on it before. And it's not a terribly good trade. Scott's a good amount of fuel cheaper than the Panzer IV. And that was a Vet 2 P4 as well with the skirts. We're ashamed to lose that. Good damage. Pushing in, but the 152's there. Oh, but the Panther from this side doing a bit of chase down. Oh, but triggers are mine now. In a dangerous position. Jackson mobilizing. 152 popping the button. Panther very slow. Taking a lot of damage from the side. Trying to back away behind the sight blocker. Very successful on the 152. Doesn't really get too involved. Panther might be able to get away from this one. It's pressing the guards. Hoping the AP ammo, but Panther's armor holding up. Wow. Pretty good bounce luck there for the Panther. That's 152 bouncing plenty of hits. Not quite enough for engine damage. Sounded like it was a bounce from the Panzer Faust as well. Penetrators, maybe. Ooh. 152 pushing through the center. Where's that LF8 shooting?
Reconnaissance flight ready
In
at your
this
disposal.
general area. 16 kills. It's been reasonable, not incredible, the howitzer, considering how long ago it was constructed. Oh, 52. It's a shame to lose that. Such a good vision tool. Speaking of vision tools, we've got the Pathfinders back there for Scotch, doing some capping. Panther pushing in on the double Scots, a rebuild on one of them. Jackson is in a nice position to return fire though. With a strike nearly taking down the conscripts, they do survive. Pathfinders don't manage to complete the capture. There's recon plane giving so much intel to the Axis. Be so much more confident. We got that kind of sight. Oh, P-Green's coming in with the Shreks. Smoke though from the vetted up one, and then blocks one of the Shrek shots. Shreks need to chase into the smoke here. Oh, Scots get out of range for any follow-up damage. Well handled by Scots, getting away with both of the Scots. The grenades can penetrate. I think they've got 35 penetration. I can't remember how much armor the Scot has. Not 100% chance to pin though. Oh boy. Ooh, that's a beat down. Panther could go down this time. Yes, and this time the M1 gets the penetration through. Dodge on the grenade.
A sector has been cut off.
Slamming down. Bit of a throw there from Doge with the Panther.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Nothing to force the Pathfinders out of camo so the sniper can pick some shots.
We are losing a sector.
Oh, sniper on the run now. Here comes the Werfer into the center, I'm guessing. Ooh, hanging on by a thread. Maybe the LMG Grenadiers? Yes, do end up finishing them off. Very good news for the Axis. Removing that sight tool, that was the main way the Allies were getting sight through the center. That does limit the effectiveness. Ooh. Oh, both the Jackson and the ISU-152 now. Bar on those G43 greens. That's a nasty grenade from the Grenadiers. Very close to Vet 3 on that howitzer now. Wow, how did they do incendiary shot from all the way back there? Ooh, big hit from the P4 though. Bit of smoke out from the officer, also very, very low. There are the sandbags, clearing the path for the Grenadiers. Capping in the centre. The double Scots making that very painful. Is they going to stick it out though? Dodging to the front of the capture circle, and do manage to complete the cap. They're coming in from an interesting angle, but still quite a lot of anti-tank there to meet it. Question is, what does Doge go for next? It just has a boatload of resources. Okay, it's going to be double Werfers. Oh, there go the P-Grens. Oh, there go the guards. Damage both directions. With the officer, you do have the coordinated barrage. You get those Werfers to fire twice, but might be leaving the Axis a little bit light in the anti-tank department. Just with the one Panther, one Panzer IV. Not many anti-tank guns either.
is ready for another sun.
Smoke from the Scott in the centre.
Half-track has a
Looking at the capture for the
enemy is
paratroopers.
taking our territory.
Triple paratroopers now for Scotch. Nice mobility though with that Panzer IV from Doge, avoiding Jackson quite effectively so far. Heavy mortar barrage into the centre maybe. No, it's the coordinated barrage bringing in the howitzer.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
So the Werf was maybe facing the wrong direction. The rockets from that came in super late. Katyusha barrage going after the sniper. A little bit of damage. Oh, engine damage on the ISU, calling in the anti-tank planes. Close to the centre of the map though, they're very slow coming through. Scott soaked most of the damage. Oh, but it's a devastation. That's probably the best anti-tank strafe from that I've ever seen. Oh no, Scotch just drove right into that. Calamity strikes. Seemed like the Allies were starting to push back, starting to turn the tide. They managed to lose almost all of their armour. Ouch. Plane up again. Could be an idea for Doge to maybe put down a Munis cache or two. That floating manpower. Plenty of things to spend munitions on between the recon planes, the officer abilities. His teammate also with some good commander abilities. So that light artillery barrage has been pretty strong so far. Well, before quick on the blitz though, getting away from danger. Strike out the back, but not hitting too much. So it's the officer coordinated barrage again, I think. Most of the units have vacated the area by the time it comes down. Katyusha onto these grenadiers, baiting them into position with the conscripts, but massively overshooting. Very unlucky scatter there for Asha. Oh, this could be a Faust. It's got a damaged engine now. Oh, these Jaeger command squads even, rather. Charging in, not quite enough, but he's got a second one. There's a 4. Not going to test his luck. Not going to dive in for the kill. Maybe the Panther, though, coming down the long way, bringing the sweeper.
Enemy forces are securing
Looking to
our
knock out
territory.
some of these low tanks out the back here. Maybe catch the Katyusha. Katyusha very close to the Soviet base. Crushing through a bunch of stuff here, but it looks like Asha hasn't noticed. And there goes the Katyusha. Good pick off by TomCat. Very cleanly executed. So Asha was busy with the Su-85 chasing down the Panzer IV. Wasn't close to here, so maybe didn't notice all this train getting crushed. Just camping in the centre. Nice, hanging in strong though. Refused to give up easy. Workers, those, a lot of them. Tapping the VP area. Okay, that one going after the anti-tank gun, and there it goes. Still available for the recrew though. Oh, there goes the sniper. Blasted off by the Scott. I believe it's the case with the Scott where its barrage can only do 80 damage, so if that sniper was full health,
75mm gun carrier ready.
could have survived that, whereas its auto fire I think does 100, so it can one-shot even a full health sniper. Oh wow, we got the Pack 43 down. Bold choice. Spins around for the Jackson. Maybe looking to base it in here. Panzer IV quite low. Here we go. 43 gets one shot off. Probably could have got a second if it had sight. Didn't risk the 222 though to provide that sight. Panther coming in from the side here. Nice his first shot. Wasn't have enough for a light artillery barrage, otherwise could drop that on the anti-tank gun here. Probably make a bit of a dive. Not really going in for the kill with the Panther because of that marked vehicle on it now as well. The Howitzer slamming down back here. Also, ooh, catching some of those combat engineers. Big old plane crash. Big old Werfer strikes. Once again making heavy use of that coordinated barrage ability. Brumbier next from MoronKing Doge. That can't quite fit in. That's 16 TomCat, right? 14. Now things are starting to drain out a little bit faster by the Allies. Use of the diversion ability. 43 at the back there. Mortar strike on the anti-tank gun. And a bit of wiggle room for the Panzer IV to do some damage to these double paratroopers. Panther back up to full strength, but so most of the Allied vehicles. They're all pointing in this Panther's direction. Some Brumbier, and we've got the Howitzer in the centre as well. This could be nasty. Ooh, bad retreat path for Scotch. Right back into the line of fire there. Brumbier making a bit of a play. Looking for the decrew on the anti-tank gun. Panzer IV coming in from the side, looking for the decrew, and that got decrewed so quickly. Down goes the anti-tank gun. Grenadiers coming in from the side on it. I was unable to complete the capture down there though. 38 kills. That Howitzer's really ramped up over the last 10 minutes or so. A lot more work done. Prevent the capture with those Werfers. Successful over here. Conscript down. Managed to get engine damage on the Jackson as well, so I can't go chasing after this Panther. Now just going for like predictive Werfer strikes. And coordinated barrage from the officer again. Be a reasonable time for a smoke on this machine gun as well. Oh my god! So many shells flying from the double Werfer Howitzer combo with the officer. Nasty stuff. Thought they might pay for it in terms of anti-tank. Ooh. Look at that die. Is it just like a cross-map scatter shot? Ooh, there goes the Jackson though. That Pack 43, I think. Give him a kill there. How did that Werfer go down all the way back here though? There go the guards. B4 coming in. Oh, munitions for artillery abilities. Just doing a bit of a drive-by. Here comes the Panther from the other side. East 85 facing the wrong direction. Grenadiers sprinting forwards. Tank gun destroyed by the Panzer IV. Panther missing its first shot. 243 is lighting up the M1. 285 on the run. Nothing nearby to snare the Panther though. This is free. Ooh. Peregrine's going after the Scots again, unsuccessful. Second Panther now from TomCat after losing a few models. Frees up some PopCap space. And the Axis can essentially squeeze in a bit more into their army since they don't have to build quite so many piles for repairs. These long-term benefits of building all the repair bunkers really paying off for them. So they can get such large armies. Not pay for it in terms of repair times. Now we're coming down at the back here, I think. Going after Ash's base. Oh, engine damage coming in. Oh, the S-285 can't get away now. And they're coming in. 152, fresh one from Asha from the side. Oh, he's switching rounds though back to armor piercing. Panther already got the kill on the drain. Allies need to cap another point here. Well, the Panthers could go down though. Oh, backs away. Gets behind. Looks like they're both going to survive. VP remaining, and that's the game. Well, interesting build here from Scotch with the rear echelons. Seemed to not go terribly well though, I have to say. Like, I can understand going for maybe one extra rear echelon immediately. They do build very quickly, can help cap you the map quite quickly, but as I said, generally I'm only a fan of mass rear echelons if you can get weapon upgrades on them, which wasn't the case this game. And yeah, they all end up dying, not doing too much. Got bullied by 222. But good play from the Axis, you know, the Jaeger Infantry really countering Ash's sniper. G43's the ambush camo really working out nicely. The sniper just wasn't terribly effective for Asha in the early stages. The counter sniper as well from Doge in the center. And that really set the Allies quite far behind. It looked like they were about to stabilize, but then they had that devastating Stuka anti-tank strafe, double Scots and the 152 down. From then the Axis were just playing it, you know, steady, just draining out the points, keeping their advantage, and able to close this one out. Nicely done. Well, anyway, guys, we'll wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.